Hey everyone out there, live stream land, those of you here on site at Dogmode, welcome to day number 2 of the Rodeo Roundup here at Dogmode. Splash number 4, distance splash number 4 this morning. Those of you tuning in, we are Dogmode, North America Diving Dog Sanctioned Dock Diving Facility right here in Salt Lake City, Utah. First up on the dock today in this distance competition, we have all-world junior handler Dawson, maybe his father Jeff, and Bluey. Brand new dogs with Dawson, just started yesterday. 3. Good girl, Bluey. This is their brand new girl, just started this week. Get your tug, kid. Bluey. Apparently she's obsessed with Lauren. Lauren Sumita from Lauren Sumita Photography over there. Bluey, get your toy. Come on, kiddo. What is going on, kid? Get your tug, Bluey. She's perfect. That a girl, Bluey. First ever splash for this team just yesterday. Came in with a fantastic personal best of 11 feet 0 inches. See Dawson back up there in just a moment with his big jumping Australian Shepherd Shadow. Hi, Bluey. You gotta go that way. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, you're good. Come on, girl. Go get him, Bluey. Jump number 1 coming up right here for all-world junior handler Dawson Maybe and his little girl Bluey. The brand new puppy to the sport. Once again, just this week. 1 splash under their belt so far. In his spare time, Dawson is also a reindeer wrangler. Good job, Bluey. Jump number 1, a good one coming in at 10 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Bluey. Little fun fact, Dawson is truly a reindeer wrangler. Come on, Bluey. Bluey, let's go. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Jump 1 coming in at 10 feet and 4 inches. 11 feet 0 inch personal best for this team. Second ever splash this time right here. See Dawson up there again with Shadow in just a moment. Yesterday he pulled double duty jump splashes with Shadow, Bluey, and went and caught 2 baseball games in the afternoon. Good communication between dad and son on the dock right now. Here we go, jump number 2. Turning into quite the team. Good girl, Bluey. Jump number 2 is going to be bigger than jump number 1 for sure. Good girl. Good job, Bluey. Right next to that personal best with a great score of 10 feet and 10 inches. Good girl, Bluey, 10 feet and 10 inches. You guys truly do raise reindeer, so he really is a reindeer wrangler. Produce fantastic Australian Shepherds as well, Green Valley Aussies.
Okay, perfect.
Good job, buddy. You missed me. You missed me. Dawson, you missed me. Can't sneak by me without that, buddy. Okay, now on the dock, this is John and Yachty. This team set a huge personal best just yesterday of 28 feet and 1 inch. First ever premier level jump for this team. Current average, a huge one as well at 25 feet and 1 inch. 3. Fantastic, big, beautiful jump on the short dock. Good warm up there, get them full run, and that was absolutely fantastic on that warm up on the short dock. Jump 1, we'll get a full run. So we get a really big score again. That personal best just last night of 28 feet and 1 inch. Beautiful handling that time on the short dock. Jump number 1 coming up right here for John and Yadi. Beautiful, good looking run down the dock and a really nice jump. This is surely going to be an elite level jump coming in on jump number 1. We're getting close to that premier level again, and a big, big score. Coming in right at 27 feet and 0 inches on jump number 1, 27 feet and 0 inches. Missing the steps, everybody. There you go, Yadi. Good boy. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Huge jump, biggest jump of the day so far, coming in at 27 feet, 0 inches on jump number 1. Jump 2 coming up right here. On deck, we'll see Dawson one more time with Shadow, followed by Jeannie, Trinity and Trooper, Timber, and Tilly. Right now, we got jump number 2 coming from the big jumping Golden Retriever, Yadi and John. Jump number 1 came in right at 27 feet, 0 inches. Big, big elite level jump on jump number 1. Another good one on jump number 2. Great extension, good looking run. Will it be as big or bigger than jump number 1? Going to be really close, I think. Almost identical. It's going to be just 1 inch shorter, coming in at 26 feet and 11 inches. Good boy. 2 huge jumps back to back for John and Yadi. Fantastic job, guys. Next 4 up, Shadow, Trooper, Timber, and Tilly.
It was 20 feet 3 inches to start it yesterday. Last flash.
Oh, that's right. He said, I know this game's over. I know how to count. He said 3 means we're done. Game is over at 3. I'm not coming back. Uh-oh, now you're in trouble, mister. Now you're in trouble. I kept wondering. I jumped 3 times what happens, and I don't want it. That was fantastic, mister. Somebody else's turn, buddy. I'm sorry. I know sharing is not fun. That was a good boy, though. 2 really big jumps from John and Yadi. Good job, mister. That was good work. That was good, good stuff. Good boy.
He'll be 3 in a couple of weeks.
Fantastic. That is excellent. Next up on the dock, you saw him just a minute ago. This is all-world junior handler one more time. Dawson Maybe and his big jumping Australian Shepherd. This is Shadow. Last event, this team set a huge personal best that won Dawson an ice cream party with a big, big score of 19 feet and 12 inches. Great team communication on the dock right now. Good boy. Very, very good. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Once again, this team has a huge personal best of 20 feet, 0 inches. Those of you here last night know we gave Dawson a hard time because that was the deal. If and when they ever got to 20 feet, 0 inches, Dad was throwing an ice cream party for him. So we had to tell him that he didn't get it. It was 19 feet, 12 inches. And he looked at me and he's like, that doesn't make any sense. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Dawson and Shadow. Fantastic junior handler right here. That a boy, yet again, another great job by Dawson and Shadow. Big jump on jump number 1, coming in all the way out to 19 feet and 2 inches. Good boy, Shadow, 19 feet and 2 inches on jump number 1. On deck, we've got Trooper, Timber, Tilly, and Teeling right now. Dawson, Jeff, and Shadow. 19 feet, 2 inches on jump number 1. There it is. That's a good one. This might be a new personal best. Good job, buddy. New personal best already coming in at 20 feet and 8 inches. 20 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. Good job, buddy. Brand new personal best. Emily, if you're watching at home, they did it. 20 feet and 8 inches on jump number 2. Good boy. Good job, Shadow. Do we have any baseball games today?
Yeah, we're heading to another one right now.
Good job, buddy. Are you catching again? You did get to pitch yesterday? Awesome. Good job. Have fun. Good job today, guys. Brand new personal best at 20 feet and 8 inches for Dawson, Jeff, and Shadow. Next on the dock, this brings us to our Grand Junction, Colorado team. See them twice in this splash. Jeannie, Trooper, and the Bread Man, Trinity Redmond. Hi, Trooper. This boy set a huge personal best himself just last night of 20 feet and 11 inches. This boy has had a heck of a season. He'd been averaging about 15 to 17 feet. 2 jumps. 15 to 17 feet. Last 2 events, he's been averaging much closer to 20 feet. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Jeannie, Trinity, and Trooper. Come on, mister. Go get that. Jump number 1 for Trooper, going to come in right at 17 feet and 5 inches. 17 feet, 5 inches. Good way to get the morning started, buddy. Let's go get a bigger one this time. Good job, Trooper. On deck, I've got Timber, Tilly, Teeling, Stormy, and Rusty. Jump coming up right now. Once again, huge personal best of 20 feet, 11 inches just last night. Our man, Troop. Lots of Goldens today. Always lots of Goldens here at Dogmode. Actually a lot, but yet still probably fewer than normal. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Jeannie, Trooper, and the Bread Man. Will he deliver? 20 feet, 11-inch personal best set just last night. Come on, buddy, go get it. Good boy, Trooper. Jump 2 is going to be considerably larger. How big is it going to be? Good boy, Trooper. Much added distance out to 19 feet and 9 inches. Good boy, Trooper. 19 feet, 9 inches on jump number 2. 2 extra feet. Lots of added distance on jump 2. And as always, the Bread Man delivers. Think he did it for a profession or something. Or you got the or something part. Good job, Trooper. That's going to bring us to the new transplant from Nashville, Tennessee. This is Caitlin and Tamantha. I know. You can't ruin my stories. You can't ruin my stories.
Hey, Kyler, can you see if somebody can run this floor? Please, thank you.
Caitlin and little Tamantha have a personal best of 16 feet 9 inches. Tamantha, a.k.a. Timber. Good girl, Tamantha.
Not jumping well.
I think we worked.
Thank you.
Once again, great personal best for this team, 16 feet 9 inches. Current average, a great one as well at 15 feet and 9 inches. How good that. Coming up right here for Caitlin and Timber. Good mid-air catch. Jump number one, we're going to come in at 13 feet and 0 inches on jump number one. 13 feet, 0 inches, and a big mid-air grab on that. Missed that one. Up right here. Little bit of a miss on jump number two. No Timber. You're going to be a little bit shorter, coming in at 9 feet and 4 inches. His hand. Up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Leah and Little Miss Tilly. Little Tilly has a great personal best of 10 feet 10 inches. Current average, a great one at 9 feet 6 inches. Get it, Tilly. Come on, Tilly, go get it. There it is. Go get it, baby girl. This is Leia's puppy. Brand new to the sports world. Had one event under her belt. There you go, Tilly. Go get it. You got this. Come on, Tilly. That's my girl. Go get it. Go get it, Tilly. You got this. That's my girl. Go get it. Come on, Tilly. Thank you, Kylie. We got this, Tilly. Silly girl. Make Chalupa proud, Tilly. There's my girl. Go get it. Come on, Tilly. You know what you're doing. Go get it.
When she barks, she normally jumps.
Go get it, kid. What is going on? Come on, Tilly. Come on, Tilly. What is going on? Come on, baby girl. So that will count as the practice. We are now moving on to jump number 1. Oh, wait, that was jump 1, so that counts as a 0 on jump number 1. Jump 2 coming up right here. That is correct. Come on, silly girl. Go get it. You know what you're doing. Come on, Tilly. Come on, Tilly. There we go. Good girl. It was worth the wait, I believe. Good girl. Big jump for Tilly coming in at 10 feet and 2 inches. Good girl, Tilly. 10 feet, 2 inches. That's okay. We only needed 1, kid. Good job.
She has it in her teeth this time.
Tilly girl. This girl has been having a great run at practice lately. Brand new Doberman Pinscher. This is Cindy Ann Teeling. Little Miss Teeling has a great personal best of 12 feet 9 inches. I would not be surprised if we break that this morning. Current average for Little Miss Teeling at 10 feet 9 inches. Get your purple dog, kid. Yeah, that squeaky purple dog. You love that thing. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Little Miss Teeling. Once again, personal best of 12 feet 9 inches. On deck, Stormy, Rusty, Rogue, and Little Rizzo. Here we go, baby girl. Let's go get it, Teeling. Yeah, good girl, Teeling. Jump number 1 is going to be a great start to the day. Great job, Teeling. 11 feet 4 inches on jump number 1. Great way to start the day. Good little girl. Let's do it again, kiddo. Jump number 2 coming up right here for baby Teeling. 11 feet 4 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, baby Teeling. Jump number 2 going to be just a little bit shorter, coming in at 10 feet and 5 inches. 10 feet 5 inches on jump number 2.
Lady from California.
No idea. A huge jumping Weimaraner, once upon a time the number 1 ranked Weimaraner in all of North America diving dogs, multi-time number 2 ranked Weimaraner in all of North America diving dogs. This is Terry Lee and Little Miss Stormy, owns a huge personal best of 27 feet 0 inches. Current average, a great one as well, at 19 feet 8 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Stay tuned for the 2 o'clock splash, folks. We got something coming up you do not want to miss. The 2 Weimaraners that tied for number 2 in all of North America diving dogs just last season will have a little head-to-head battle coming up at our 2 o'clock splash. Best friends in a friendly competition, tied to the inch for the entire last season as the number 2 ranked Weimaraners in all of North America diving dogs. But we're doing their job. One coming up right here for Stormy. Good girl, Stormy. That was a good one. Great job. I think we're going to get another elite level jump from Stormy. Good girl, Stormy. Jump 1 coming in at 24 feet and 10 inches. Good girl, Stormy. 24 feet and 10 inches on jump number 1. Coming up right here for Terry, Lee, and Stormy. Good girl, Stormy Weather. This is another good one. Identical scores. Another score coming in at 24 feet and 10 inches. Good girl, Stormy. Back-to-back jumps of 24 feet and 10 inches. Great job by Stormy. That's the best splash she's put together in quite some time. Good girl. Do I have? On the dock, that's going to bring us to Caitlin and Rusty. The Crusty Man, also known as Colonel Mustard. He has a personal best of 15 feet 0 inches, current average at 11 feet 3 inches. Good man, Crusty. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Caitlin and Rusty. On deck once again, we've got Rogue, Rizzo, Raiden, Payne, Oliver, Newman, Millie, and Little Miss Remedy. Huge jumping, tiny little border collie Remedy. Let's go get it, Krusty. Got that tug set out there right at 14 and a half, 15 feet. Jump number 1 coming right here for the Krusty Man. Good boy, Krusty Man. Jump number 1 for Rusty coming in at 11 feet and 9 inches. 11 feet, 9 inches on jump number 1 for Rusty. Rogue and Rizzo do up next. That little girl, Rizzo, one of my favorite dogs in this sport of all time. Tiny little girl with a ton of sass and a huge jump. Dog about 15 inches at the withers with the personal best just under 28 feet. There you go, Krusty Man. That was a big, big Krusty jump. Good boy. Good boy, Krusty. Jump 2, much bigger, coming in at 13 feet 0 inches on jump number 2. 13 feet 0 inches. It pays to be angry, I guess, mister. Good, Krusty. And next up, that's going to bring us to Candy and her Australian Shepherd. This will be Rogue. Rizzo on deck, followed by Raiden, Payne, and Oliver. 2 jumps coming up right here for Candy and Rogue. No practice coming, just right into the 2 score jumps. Set to go, got that tug set out about 24. Good girl, Rogue. Jump number 1 is going to be a really good one for Rogue. Good job, Rogue. Jump 1 coming in at 14 feet and 2 inches. 14 feet 2 inches. Rogue's personal best sits at 16 feet 4 inches. Current average, a great one at 13 feet and 3 inches. Already beat that by an entire foot, and all we can do is expand upon that. Another good Rogue jump. Good job, little lady. Jump number 2, going to be just a little bit longer yet, coming in at 14 feet and 5 inches. 14 feet 5 inches on jump number 2, and added just a couple inches on to jump 1. Good job, Rogue. Next up on the dock, one of the sport's all-time best. This is Southpaw Gosha and tiny little Miss Rizzo. Tiny little girl you see on the dock right now has a personal best of 27 feet and 7 inches. 11-year-old little tiny Rizzo. Whoa, did you forget what's going on? I have never seen that before, kid. Forget your toy was there? That's okay, that's the practice. Jump number 1 coming up right here for little Miss Rizzo. Wait till you see this girl run and launch off the end of that dock. Just like a little missile coming off the end every time. Lots and lots of speed and a lot of power for such a little girl. Jump number 1 coming up right here. On deck, we've got Raiden, Payne, Oliver, Newman, Millie, and you'll see Gosha again with Little Miss Remedy. There's my girl. That was more what I was looking for. And I feel like the next one's going to be even better yet. Good girl, Rizzo, jump number 1, a good one all the way out to 23 feet, 11 inches. 23 feet, 11 inches, and just getting warmed up. That a girl, Rizzo. Old tiny little girl with a huge personal best of 27 feet 7 inches. I must be right on the 11 too, because I'd be getting yelled at if it wasn't. Jump number 2 coming up. Here we go, baby Riz. Love this little girl so much. I'm old now, I do what I want. Gosha's not buying that at all. That is true. She said I'm doing my Bart impersonation. There's my girl. I don't think she saw that tug at all, Gosha. Jump number 2 going to be a little bit shorter for Rizzo. Still a big one coming in at 22 feet and 10 inches. Good. That's a fact. If that fan were 5 feet further this way, your tug would have got chopped up. You won the award for that once upon a time, I remember.
23:11.
Next up on the dock, a new team to the Dogmode dock. That will bring us to Kirsten and Raiden. They do own a personal best of 19 feet 10 inches. Current average of 16 feet and 11 inches. Big German Shepherd. Good boy, Raiden. Jump 1 coming up right here. Once again, a personal best of 19 feet and 10 inches. Current average, 16 feet, 11 inches. See what their first score ever down the Dogmode dock comes up to be. Runaway German Shepherd. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Kirsten and Raiden. Next 3 up, going to be Payne, Oliver, and Big Boy Newman. Number 1 for Raiden right here. Big catch in midair. Good boy, Raiden. Jump number 1. Good boy. Jump 1 coming in at 12 feet and 0 inches on jump number 1. 12 feet and 0 inches. Jump 2 coming up right here for Kirsten and Raiden. Lots of excitement on that dock for that big boy right now. We are running a reverse alphabetical order today on Saturday, which means tomorrow on Sunday we revert back to A to Z correct alphabetical order. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Kirsten and Raiden. 12 feet 0 inches on jump number 1. I want to thank all our sponsors once again this weekend. Dogmode hosting us here. This world-class facility in Salt Lake City, Utah. Wasatch Canine Fitness and leaders in all things dock diving here. Luigi Productions back there running that live stream for you. Holy cow, buddy, I wasn't ready for that. That was fantastic. That's going to add on several feet and a humongous midair grab. Good boy. Jump number 2, much, much bigger, coming in at 16 feet and 9 inches. 16 feet and 9 inches, the first official score ever here at Dogmode. Fantastic run down the dock that time in a big, beautiful mid-air grab. That was fantastic, Raiden. Good boy. Fantastic job. I love it. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to another German Shepherd that I haven't seen in just a moment. That will bring us to Ashley Ann Payne. Little Miss Payne has a fantastic personal best of 15 feet 8 inches. Current average of 14 feet 9 inches. I don't know if this is factually correct, but I'm going to take it as her word. Ashley says she needs one more jump to get an advanced or excellent title. I think she said advanced. I'm not sure which division. I'm going to guess either novice or junior or senior, excuse me. Good girl, Payne. Oliver, Newman, Millie, Remedy due up next. Right now, jump one coming for Little Miss Payne and Ashley. Once again, great personal best of 15 feet 8 inches. Current average of 14 feet and 9 inches. On deck, Oliver, Big Boy Newman, Millie, and Remedy. Jump number one coming up here for Ashley Ann Payne. Good girl, Payne. Jump number one for Payne coming in at 10 feet and 11 inches. 10 feet and 11 inches on jump number one. So if it's a junior title we're looking for, we've got one step as long as we don't out-jump it. If it's a senior jump we need about 4 more feet. On jump number two. Payne very well could add 4 feet on to jump number two. To my knowledge, this is her first time on the dock all season. Oliver, Newman, Millie, Remedy due up next. Right now we got Oliver set to go on jump number two. Good girl, Payne. Jump two, definitely going to be much larger than jump number one. Good girl, Payne. Jump two, going to come in at 12 feet 2 inches. Is that the right color, Ashley? Is that the right color for your title? Oh, we got it then, I think. We'll wait for Julie to get that entered to make sure that's official. Congratulations, that is Doc Junior Advanced title for Ashley Ann Payne. Big ribbon to be awarded to Payne following splash number 3. Good girl. You asked nicely, I'll bet they'll do it for you right now. Here you go. Oh, you're here for 2 though, right? Perfect. Next up, that will bring us to Kyler, our backdoor guru, and her little cattle dog. This is Oliver. Matching Wasatch shirts by all the girls today. I absolutely love it. Little man Oliver has a huge personal best of 22 feet and 1 inch. Current average of 19 feet 5 inches. There you go, buddy. That was fantastic. Huge mid-air grab on the short dock with that frisbee. Kyler did lead you astray on that one, buddy. That was beautiful. Let's see if we can set him up like that again 2 more times with the full run. Let's go get it, buddy. Newman, Millie, Remedy due up next. 3 pages on my judges sheet for splash number 3, or excuse me, splash number 4. Jump one coming up right here for Kyler and little man Oliver. Just like the last one, team. Look at that run and a great looking Oliver turn down the dock. Lots and lots of speed from the little man. Jump one's a good one coming in at 20 feet and 7 inches. Ton of speed on jump number one at 20 feet and 7 inches. We get that lift we had on that warm-up jump with that speed, we're really going to fly. That was excellent. Put the effort into that bar, into your jump that you're putting into that barking, and we're really going to go somewhere, buddy. Let's get that run combined from that practice jump lift, and we're flying. Uh-oh, someone's being naughty. Someone's being naughty on the back of that dock. Jump two coming up right here on deck. Newman, Millie, and Remedy. Quite the comment. Jump number two is going to be a little bit shorter. Had a little misstep about 6 feet from the end of the dock. Jump number two going to come in at 17 feet and 10 inches. So you tripped me, Mom. It's your fault. Get out of my way if you want me to jump further. That was good runs, buddy. We got a little off at the end of the dock on our second one, but that was a good boy.
Good job.
That will bring us to brand new team. Just last season, Karen was a brand new handler. Newman was a brand new dog. They put it all together, ended up as the number 2 Chesapeake Bay Retriever in all of North America diving dogs. Sitting a monster personal best, doing it at 27 feet and 11 inches. Current average, a big one as well, of 25 feet 3 inches. This will be the first run on the dock officially this season. Newman's had some health issues over the winter and spring, finally getting back into it. Whoa, what is that? I'm confused. Switch hitter on the dock right now, left-handed Karen, batting right-handed up there. Number one coming up right here, big boy Newman, huge personal best, almost in the Premier Division at 27 feet, 11 inches. Big boy Newman, here we go, buddy. Been jumping really nice in practice lately. I've had a few back out there by that 27, 28 foot mark. Pretty consistently between 24 and 27. Good boy, buddy. Big mid-air grab. Jump number one's a great way to start the weekend and season out, coming in at 25 feet 7 inches on jump number one. 25 feet and 7 inches on jump number one for Big Newman. Definitely not hurting the average on jump number one. Good boy, man. All we can do is go further on jump number two, mister, or we throw it away. Just a few dogs. We'll see Karen's husband, Dennis, up there with their older girl, Mackay. Tiny little Chessie. Jump two coming for Karen and Newman. Wait a minute. Attaboy, another good one. It might not be quite as long as jump number one, but another beautiful run and jump for Newman. Jump two coming in a little bit shorter at 24 feet and 6 inches. Good boy, Newman. Elite level throwaway jump. Good boy. Good boy, Newman. Still getting back into season form. There's lots of big jumps left in this big, powerful boy. Good luck. If you can get it open, you're stronger than me. It's very secure. Good boy, new man. Good boy. Next up, making their first appearance of the weekend, this is Caitlin and her little yellow Labrador Retriever, Little Miss Millie. Remedy on deck, followed by Maisie, Marble, Mary Jade, and Maple, a.k.a. Waffles. Little Miss Millie, great little girl, has a personal best of 20 feet 0 inches. Current average fantastic at 15 feet 0 inches. We will most likely see Millie's brother Bourbon later in the splash. Good girl, Millie. Jump one coming up right here. Yep, there he is. Bourbon is later in the splash. I kind of assumed. With Caitlin's mom, Denise. Jump one coming up right here for Caitlin and Millie. Little Miss Remedy on deck, the huge jumping mini border collie. Good girl, Millie. Fantastic run down the dock. Great way to start their weekend off with a fantastic score of 17 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Millie. 17 feet 4 inches on jump number one. Remedy, Maisie, Marble, Mary Jade, and Waffles due up next. I promise Waffles something. Wow, big mid-air catch for Millie and a really big jump. Oh, so close to a personal best, not quite, with a great score of 19 feet and 9 inches. 19 feet and 9 inches and a big, beautiful mid-air grab on jump number two. Good girl, Millie. You're catching that, brother of yours. Good girl. Good girl, Millie. Once again, the resident southpaw, this is Gosha and Little Miss Remedy. You are underestimating her talents. It won't get you any brownie points. Look at that girl go. Tiny little Remedy. Little girl has a huge personal best of 22 feet 6 inches. Big average of 20 feet and 1 inch. Jump one coming up right here. Maisie, Marble, Mary Jade, and Maple due up next. Jump one coming for Gosha and Remedy. Jump one's going to be a good score for Remedy. Little bit of an early takeoff and still going to be a big jump of 19 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Remedy. As you saw that, she left a little bit further back on the dock. No matter what, we measure from the end. Tack on 4 or 5 feet to that. That's where she could have been. Here we go, kiddo. One more good step down the dock, and we're really going to go. Jump number two going to be a little bit further, I believe. Good job, little lady. Quite a bit bigger, actually. Good girl, Remedy, 20 feet, 10 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Remedy, 20 feet and 10 inches. Add on a whole 1.5 foot. Good girl, Remedy. How hot is that? Turning the page, this team set a huge personal best just yesterday of 23 feet and 8 inches. This is Pamela and little black Labrador Retriever Maisie. Marble, Mara Jade, Maple, and Mackay do up next. Jump 1 right here. No practice for this team, going right into jump number 1. Big splash, destroying my sheet, I think, on jump number 1. Jump score going to come in at 20 feet, 0 inches. Good girl, Maisie, 20 feet, 0 inches, and a huge splash all over my sheet. Good girl, Maisie. Jump 2 coming up right here. Marble, Mara Jade, Maple, and Mackay do up next. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Pamela and Maisie. Back-to-back southpaws on the dock. Don't see that too often. There we go. Good girl, Maisie. Jump number 2 is definitely going to add some distance onto it. Lots and lots of speed down the dock on jump number 2. Much bigger indeed, coming in at 22 feet 5 inches on jump number 2. 22 feet and 5 inches on jump 2. Good job, kiddo. You're doing so well this weekend. Thank you. Great job. Next up, you saw her just a moment ago with her other Australian Shepherd, Rogue. This will be Candy and Marble. Rogue always has that purplish pink on her chest. Rogue more greenish blue. Jump 1 coming up right here for Candy and Marble. They do have a personal best of 14 feet 2 inches, current average of 11 feet 3 inches. Good girl, Marble. Jump number 1 was fantastic. Good job, little lady. Great score coming in at 13 feet and 1 inch and a near midair grab for Little Miss Marble. Just regular Dog Master. Congratulations, Pamela and Maisie. That is your Doc Master title. First 5 jumps in that red division. Congratulations. That is amazing. Brand new team. Jump 2 coming up right here for Candy and Marble. Mara Jade, Maple, Mackay, Leroy, and later due up next. Good girl. Jump number 2, another good one. It might be a little bit shorter though. Jump 2 will be a little bit shorter, coming in at 11 feet and 0 inches on jump 2. Going to stick with that great jump of 13 feet and 1 inch on jump 1. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to a brand new team to the Dogmode dock. This is Kim and Mary Jade. We'll see Kim with Lambo, her more experienced dog, up, and a few more dogs. Big jumping border collie Lambo. Right now, her new dog, Mary Jade. First ever official score coming right here. Maple, Mackay, Leroy later, Lambo, and Lady Bird due up next. Holy cow, kid. I'm glad that wasn't a score jump. I would have missed it by 10 feet. Good job, kid. That was excellent. Now I know. That was amazing. Good job, Mary Jade. I was not ready for that. Maybe her first ever score with North American Diving Dogs coming up here, but I'm pretty sure this isn't her first time on the dock after seeing that. Jump 1 coming up right here for Kim and Mary Jade. Full run coming right here. Looks like we're utilizing about 35, 36 feet of dock. Wow, good girl. We're going to start off clear out in the Master Division with jump number 1. Brand new personal best, first ever score coming in all the way out at 21 feet and 4 inches. 21 feet, 4 inches, first ever official score for Mary Jade. I'm really glad that practice jump looked at the way it did, because that would never have guessed that, but holy cow, that was nice. Jump number 2 coming up right here, Maple, Mackay, and Leroy, next 3 up. Little extra air on jump number 2. Is it going to help the score? I think it probably will. Well, we're heading on almost an entire foot, over 22 feet at 22 feet 3 inches on jump number 2. 22 feet 3 inches. Poor Lambo, better look out, kid. You've almost caught him already. Good girl. That was excellent, child. So small and so fast. Good job. Not happening. Not happening. Next up on the dock, this is Kylie and Maple, a.k.a. Waffles. We all like to call her Waffles. Kylie gets her a tug that says Maple on it. So I made a deal with her yesterday. If she gets a new personal best of at least 24 feet 0 inches, we will special order an Alice Outfitters Waffles tug just for her. I hope you're watching, Jessica, because I might need to call you soon. Look at Waffles go. Launch that tug way out into the pool. Does have a fantastic personal best of 22 feet 5 inches. Current average of 18 feet 1 inch. There's no reason we couldn't see a new personal best of 24 feet. We get it all put together. Very, very capable team, still new to the sport, very, very new, getting better and better and better really, really quickly. Do you have a 24-footer in you, Waffles? Not this time, but it was a great, great jump, but I don't think we're hitting 24 feet on this one, but it's still a really big jump. Good girl, Waffles. 21 feet and 1 inch on jump number 1. 21 feet and 1 inch. Good girl, baby Waffles. A little more lift and I think we're there. Let's go get it, kid. The deal lasts till the end of today. Tomorrow, deal off. Well, okay, if you do 26 tomorrow, deal's on. Yeah, good girl, Waffles. We're getting eerily close, I think. Much bigger on jump number 2. Good girl, Waffles, all the way out to 21 feet, 11 inches. Add on 10 inches, 21 feet, 11 inches, a little bit more lift, and no telling we'll be past 24 feet. Lots and lots of Waffle speed down the dock. We're getting way too close to that number, kid. Good job, baby girl. That was so good. Next up, you saw his wife, Karen, and their younger male, big Chelsea Newman. This is Dennis and our resident old girl, 9-year-old Mackay. Doing it for all our old girls. You would never guess it watching her at all. Distance isn't quite as far as we had a few years back, but she's still doing fantastic. Set a huge personal best a couple years ago of 25 feet, 0 inches. We're still very consistently averaging between 21 and 24 probably. Jump 1 coming up right here. Do this one for the old dogs, Mackay. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Dennis and old girl Mackay. Here we go, pretty girl. We got this. 30 feet of dock in utilization right here. Good girl, Mackay. Jump number 1 is going to be a great way to start their season. This is also their first time on the dock for the year, coming in at 17 feet and 8 inches. 17 feet, 8 inches on jump number 1. Here we go, Mackay. Jump 2 coming up. Jump 2 coming up right here for Dennis and Mackay. Good girl, Mackay. Jump number 2 looked to be a little bit longer, I believe. That a girl, Mackay. Jump number 2, a great one coming in at 19 feet and 1 inch. That's how we do it, Mackay. 19 feet and 1 inch. Good girl. Good girl, baby Mackay. That was a good dog. Yeah. Good job, big girl. Good job. Next up on the dock, that is going to bring us to Slick Willie Hart and his yellow Labrador Retriever, Leroy. Madison, if you're watching out there in Kentucky, we want to give you a big shout out. Hope you are watching. Your father is ready to get a new personal best. This team selling at our very last event of 24 feet 9 inches. Current average of 23 feet and 1 inch. Slick Willie and Leroy now on dock. Good run down the dock for Leroy. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Madison, if you and Staff Sergeant Grubb are out there watching, jump 1 coming up right here for Slick Willie and Leroy. Later, Lambo, Ladybird, and Bianca do up next. Right now it's Slick Willie and Leroy, jump number 1. Good boy, Leroy. Great jump to start off his weekend. This is going to be really close to elite level. Is it going to be? It's really close. It is elite level, coming in at 24 feet and 1 inch. Good boy, Leroy. 24 feet and 1 inch. Jump number 1. Jump 2 coming up right here for Slick Willie and Leroy. Good boy, Leroy. Another good jump and a huge splash. Almost identical, just a few inches shorter at 23 feet 10 inches. Good boy, Leroy. Almost identical, coming in with another jump right out there at 23 feet and 10 inches. Dennis and Mackay, just heard you got your Doc Senior title. Awesome, old girl. Slick Willie and Leroy with an elite level jump at 24 feet and 1 inch. That's right. Always helps. Next up on the dock, this is Susan and her little border collie, Later. Little Miss Later has a great personal best of 18 feet 10 inches. Current average of 18 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Later. Very good, kid. Jump 1 coming up right here. That is one coming up right here for Susan and Later. Wow, good girl, Later. That was beautiful, and I think this is probably going to break a personal best. It did. Personal best coming for Later right here at 19 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Later, by almost an entire foot, coming in at 19 feet and 9 inches. Right on the edge of that master level. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Susan and Later. I remember way back when we first started Later. Took Susan lots and lots of work to even get her in the pool. Another good jump that had a lot of speed on it. Jump number 1 had the style points. This one's still going to be almost as far, I believe. It is just a little bit shorter, coming in at 19 feet and 5 inches. Would have been a personal best except for that big one on jump number 1. Good. Little Miss Later. That is a Doc Senior title. Good goal. Next up on the dock, we just saw Kim with Mary Jade. This is her more experienced, big jumping border collie, Lambo. Yes, it is named after exactly what you think. Lambo has a fantastic personal best of 23 feet 6 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Personal best once again of 23 feet 6 inches. Current average of 18 feet 9 inches. Baby sister put a huge mark out there in her jump of 22 feet 3 inches. Little sibling rivalry maybe. Can he beat his baby sister? 22 feet 3 inches, the mark put down already by little sister Mary Jade. And in this, if we're using this jump, it's not even going to be close, Lambo. Jump number 1 for Lambo coming in at 16 feet and 1 inch. Getting set back up, getting a really big one on jump number 2. Only need 1, buddy. Only need 1. 22 feet 3 inches, she says. That's what you need to beat me. Much bigger on jump number 2. Great job, Lambo. We got that figured out much better. Jump 2 is going to give little Mary Jade a run for her money, I think. Oh, she's still going to win by a couple inches, buddy. Jump 1 coming in at 21 feet 11 inches. 21 feet 11 inches. We added 5 feet on. We needed 6, buddy. Good job. She's ahead 1-0, mister. Great job. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to breed world record holder. This is Katie and Lady Bird. They do own the Bracco Italiano world record with a jump of 21 feet 5 inches. Brand new team just this year. Good girl, Lady Bird. Stretching and reaching for that thing through the air completely. Breed not necessarily known for their water skills. This little girl has been so much fun to work with in practice and classes. There you go, kid. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Once again, she does own that world record as a personal best of 21 feet 5 inches. Current average right out there at 19 feet 8 inches. Very feasibly see that world record extended right here today. Many jumps this team's had in practice well beyond that mark. Good girl, Lady Bird. Jump number 1 is going to be a really good one. Great way to start the morning, Lady Bird, coming in at 20 feet and 5 inches. Not only does this team own the breed world record, it is 8 feet longer than any other of this breed has ever jumped. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Lady Bird. There we go. Jump number 2 is going to be bigger yet. This could do it. This could be a new breed world record right here. And it actually is coming in at 21 feet 7 inches and a brand new breed world record. 21 feet 7 inches for Katie and Lady Bird. Negative. Thank you, though. Exciting. Next up on the dock, that is going to bring us to your event coordinator and the newest member of the Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training dock diving team. This is Little Miss Yanka. Yanka has two of her offspring, younger than her obviously. Already well, consistently jumping well over 30 feet. The next wave of Wasatch Malinois. Good girl. Yanka, just super new to the game. Owns a great personal best of 14 feet 0 inches. Current average at 12 feet 8 inches. You go that way. You got jump one coming up right here. Jump number one coming up right here for Little Miss Yanka. On deck, Hershey, Gracie, Frankie, Emma, and Duke. Good girl, Yanka. Jump number one is going to be a really nice Yanka jump. Or maybe I'm just delusional. It's going to come in, jump number one at 10 feet 8 inches. 10 feet and 8 inches on jump number one. Go jump. Apparently my eyes needed checked on that one. 10 feet 8 inches on jump number one. Lack of depth perception on my account. Jump number two coming up right here, looking to improve upon that score of 10 feet 8 inches from jump number one. We don't get to be naughty, kid. There you go, big girl. Jump number two will be bigger. And I'm actually right this time. Jump number two is quite a bit bigger at 12 feet and 1 inch. 12 feet and 1 inch on jump number two for Little Miss Yanka. You go. Long way, go that way. So proud of yourself for being naughty, kid. What happened to those big girl jumps? Are we ready for big girl jumps next time?
Get warmed up.
Next up on the dock, this was a brand new team just last year as well. Brand new dog last year, first ever time handler, Amanda Browning. Mother of the all-world junior handler, Michaela Browning. First ever time handling a dog on the dock. First ever season in dock diving. Finished out of almost 800 Labrador Retrievers. They finished number two with a huge personal best of 28 feet 8 inches. Yes. Good boy, Hershey man. Current average for this boy at 26 feet 2 inches. That huge personal best at 28 feet 8 inches. Fast, huge, powerful 2.5-year-old Labrador Retriever. Well, we'll call him Labrador because retrieving really isn't his thing. But this is Amanda and Hershey. Gracie, Frankie, Emma, Duke, and Dreamer due up next. Right now, jump number one coming from the big boy Hershey. Good boy, Hershey man. Huge push off the end. This is going to be a big jump to start the day. Good boy, Hershey man. That is my man. Jump one coming in at 26 feet and 5 inches. 26 feet 5 inches on jump number one. Jump number two coming up right here for Amanda and the Hershey man. I hear pitter-patters back there, mister. I don't think that's what we want. Not what we do, Hershey man. That's not what we do. Delete that video now, Michaela. Said delete that video now. Jump number two coming up for the Hershey man right here. 26 feet 5 inches on jump number one. Little less lift and a ton of speed. Going to be another big jump, though, from the Hershey man. Will it be as big as jump number one? Little bit shorter, but still a big one coming in at 26 feet 0 inches on jump number two. Good boy, Hershey man. That big, big jump of 26 feet and 5 inches on jump one. Good boy, Hershey man. So both of us this time? Okay, you gotta keep me on my toes. Now on the dock, this is Mike, Amanda, and little Miss Gracie, fresh off the injured list. Just got fully healed, now back on the dock last night for the first time. This little girl a few years back set a huge, huge, huge personal best of 26 feet 5 inches. Currently averaging 19 feet and 4 inches. Frankie, Emma, Duke, Dreamer, and Diggs do up next. Little Miss Gracie on the dock. Now look at that girl. Fantastic warm-up on the short dock. Jump number one coming up right here for Mike, Amanda, and Gracie. Mike still handling on the front of the dock. Here we go. Jump number one for Mike, Amanda, and little Miss Gracie. Look at that. Good girl, Gracie. Big mid-air grab, and this is way longer than what she did last night. Good girl, Gracie. Jump number one going to be a master level jump coming in all the way out at 20 feet and 10 inches. Good girl, Gracie. 20 feet and 10 inches and a big, big mid-air grab. Good girl. Just had to get the feel for it again. Good girl, Gracie. Getting warmed up. Here we go. Jump number two for Mike, Amanda, and little Miss Gracie. Super fast little Labrador Retriever. Here we go, kid. Good girl, Gracie. Another good one. I think it's going to be just a little bit shorter, but let's find out. Another big one, but it is a little bit shorter, coming in at 19 feet 8 inches. Good girl, Gracie. Big, big jump of 20 feet 10 inches on jump number one. Jump number two was 19 feet 8 inches. That was so good, kid. Wow, that was really good. That was like the Gracie of old. Number 1 was 20 feet 10 inches. Next up on the dock, this is going to be Mary Beth and the resident comedian. This is Frankie. Mary Beth said he's always good for a couple laughs. Frankie, once upon a time, had a wonderful jump where he jumped up and caught it and jumped 17 feet 3 inches. Currently averaging 13 feet 8 inches. No practice. Jump number 1 coming for Frankie Frank right here. Valid point. Valid point. No whites, Frankie. No whites. Frankie, that's what I said don't do. It is bigger than yesterday's though, buddy, but not by much. Jump number 1 coming in at 7 feet 7 inches. No more whites, Frankie, no more whites. No, I did not, Frankie. Turn your hearing aid on, mister. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Well, we decided to change it for Frankie. It's no jump number 2. It's attempt number 2. Attempt number 2. Don't give the boy gum. He won't make it to the end of the dock. Here we go. Attempt number 2 for Mary Beth and Frankie. Make me run to the right fast, mister. I think it's shorter than the first one, buddy. I agree. This is even shorter than the one last night, mister. Jump number 2 coming in at 6 feet and 2 inches. 6 feet 2 inches on jump number 2. We're going to stick with that huge score of 7 feet 7 inches from jump number 1. World record setting Frankie on the dock, 7 feet 7 inches. Buddy, I don't think you jumped far enough for the jump off now. I don't think you're qualified. Wrigley wants some competition. I think he's past them. Silly boy, what was that? That was something. Next time, mister. Next time. Don't look at me like that. I didn't do it. I just put the spot down. You're the one who did it. Don't blame me. Next up on the dock, this is Michelle and Little Miss Emma. Which tug today? Which tug do we have today? Is it naughty or good, Emma? And apparently we have the It Depends tug out, because you never know. I know I'm excitedly anticipating what it's going to say. She has a surprise tug for me later today. Emma. This is what we're talking about. This girl is a 20-plus foot jumping dog, and she likes to do this to us sometimes. You might be needed, Kylie. Silly girl. What is going on? I think we're past the point of It Depends. I think we're just on naughty Emma now. Oh, exactly. Even naughtier now, Emma. That was very bratty, I agree. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Michelle and Little Miss Emma. This girl does have a, believe it or not, huge personal best of 22 feet 7 inches. Current average of 19 feet 3 inches. But she likes to do that to us from time to time. Never know what you're going to get. Going to get a really big jump or no jump at all. I am eagerly awaiting what this new tug says. She's been telling me about it for like 3 weeks. Whoa, that was very naughty. I didn't see it until it was way too late, but that was very naughty too, Little Miss Emma. Jump number 1 for Emma coming in at 14 feet and 9 inches. Well, we're setting naughty Emma back up. Next up is, well, I put that in the wrong spot. Well, naughty Emma's getting set up for jump number 2. On deck is Duke, Dreamer, Diggs, Bourbon, and Flurry. Right now, naughty Emma set up for jump number 2, 14 feet 9 inches. The mark set on jump 1. Wow, that's my girl. That's what I was looking for. There was nothing naughty about that one, kid. This is a big, big Emma jump. Good girl, Emma. Jump number 2 all the way out to 21 feet 8 inches. I guess it was worth all that naughtiness, kid. Good job. So naughty, kid. So naughty. Just got to make us sweat a little, huh, Emma? Why would I make things easy? That's not who I am. Not who I am. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Janae and the other Weimaraner that tied for second place in all of North America Diving Dogs just last year. Stay tuned at 2 p.m. These two will be going head-to-head, back-to-back. This morning's splashes are their qualifying events. This is Janae and her big male. This is our man, Duke. Good boy, Duke. Just so you know, buddy, Stormy set the bar high this splash. You got your work cut out for you. We're going to add up the scores from splash number 4 this morning, the 11 o'clock splash number 5. That will determine their qualifying order for splash number 6 at 2 p.m. Showdown between the tied number 2 Weimaraners and all of North America Diving Dogs. Good boy, Duke. Great looking jump. Stormy, I think, will hold the lead after one jump. Let's find out. Good man, Duke. Jump number 1 coming in at 23 feet 7 inches. Good way to get going, buddy. 23 feet 7 inches. This boy has a huge personal best set earlier this season, I believe, of 26 feet 7 inches. Current average, 22 feet 11 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here. I'm sorry, Stormy. That's going to be the number 1 qualifier from splash number 2. That was a big Duke jump. Good. A new personal best. 26 feet 11 inches. Good boy, Duke, 26 feet 11 inches. Good boy, Duke, 26 feet and 11 inches. That's my boy, Duke. Good boy, mister. Holy cow, Duke. I didn't think it was quite that far, but holy cow, it sure was. Good boy. I thought we were in the 25s. I didn't realize we were clear out to 27, mister. Must be that collar. Janae, it's got to be that collar. It's that orange collar. That's right. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Cynthia and her little man Dreamer. We do not ask Craig to pronounce this breed ever again. I've hacked it up 25 different ways and none of them are right. Little man Dreamer has a great personal best, 19 feet. Good boy, buddy. Good run off the dock on jump number 1, Dreamer. Good boy, Dreamer. Jump 1 coming in at 14 feet 10 inches. Little man Dreamer has a huge personal best of 19 feet 2 inches. Already topped his current average by over 1 foot at 14 feet 10 inches. Jump 2 coming up right here for Little Man Dreamer. Diggs, Bourbon, and Flurry due up next. Yes, jump number 2 is going to tack on quite a bit of distance. Good boy. Good man Dreamer and into a different division coming in at 15 feet 10 inches. Good boy Dreamer, an entire extra foot out to 15 feet and 10 inches. Good boy, buddy. Good man, Dreamer. That was so good, buddy. Yes, it was. That was so good. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Bailey and her golden retriever. This is Little Man Diggs. Bourbon, Flurry, Betty, Bella, and Bartholomew due up next. Big jumping Bart at the end of that. Good boy, Diggs. Jump number 1 for Diggs is going to be a good one, coming in at 9 feet 0 inches. 9 feet 0 inches on jump number 1 for Diggs. He does have a personal best, clear out at 14 feet 1 inch. Current average he already blew away, which is 7 feet and 5 inches. Jump number 2 on deck is Bourbon, Betty, Bella, and Bartholomew. Right now, jump 2 for Mr. Diggs. There you go, buddy. Huge improvement on jump number 2 with lots of lift. Good boy. We added on almost 2 feet out to 10 feet and 11 inches. Good boy, Diggs. 10 feet, 11 inches on jump number 2. Good boy, Diggs. That was very good, Diggs. Whoa. And that got you out to the junior division, which got you a Doc Junior title, buddy. Good job. Good job, Diggs. We needed that extra distance on jump number 2, apparently, for sure. Good boy. That was very important. We saw his litter mate, Millie, just a little bit ago with Denise's daughter, Caitlin. Now, this is Denise and her humongous jumping Labrador Retriever. This crazy man, Bourbon. How these guys do not go swimming when Bourbon's pulling on them is beyond me. This boy pulls with so much force. This boy has a huge personal best of 26 feet 5 inches. Current average of 23 feet 10 inches. That a boy, huge jump and almost ripped it right out of the air at the very last second. Good boy, Bourbon. Jump number 1. Ties his personal best, coming in at 26 feet 5 inches. Good boy, Bourbon. I had to do a double take because I thought he got it, but we tied it at 26 feet 5 inches on jump number 1. Let's beat it this time, buddy. We need 1 more inch. 1 more inch needed on jump number 2. We got a huge tying of a personal best on our first run of the day this morning. We're going to keep jump number 1, mister. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. Jump number 2 comes in at 23 feet 9 inches. Going to take that huge tying of our personal best of 26 feet 5 inches on jump number 1. Good boy, Bourbon. Good job, mister. He says, here, peasants, take my tug. I just walk. Good man, Bourbon. Next up on the dock. Oh, I skipped one. Sorry, Mary Beth, I just about skipped you. That will bring us back to Mary Beth and Little Miss Flurry. Guest holder Teresa on the back of the dock. We got Flurry coming up right now. On deck we have Betty, Bella, Bart, Banjo, Mac and Cheesy, August, Atticus, and we will round out splash number 4 with Calypso. All over that tug on that practice run. Here we go. Jump number 1 coming for Little Miss Flurry. Brand new just this year. Mary Beth just got her very recently. Already doing fantastic. Already got a personal best of 18 feet 7 inches. Current average of 16 feet 6 inches. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Mary Beth and Flurry. That a girl, big jump on jump number 1. Huge jump for Flurry all the way out to 18 feet 4 inches on jump number 1. Only 3 inches off that personal best. 18 feet and 4 inches. Jump 2 coming up right here, 18 feet 4 inches on jump number 1, only 3 inches off that personal best. Jump number 2 going to be shorter than jump number 1. Going to stick with that huge jump on jump number 1. Score coming in on jump 2 going to be at 14 feet and 1 inch. Big jump of 18 feet 4 inches on jump number 1 for Mary Beth and Flurry. That brings us back to that team from Grand Junction. Will be Jeannie, Little Miss Betty, and Trinity the Breadman. Little Miss Betty. Trooper set the bar high, Betty. We need to add almost 2 feet onto that personal best to catch him. Hi, kid. Are we friends today? Not really. We're not as bad as we were yesterday, though. And there is Jeannie and the Breadman with Little Miss Betty. Little Miss Betty has a great personal best of 18 feet 8 inches, current average at 16 feet 0 inches. Bella, Bart, Banjo, August, and Calypso will round up the splash. There you go, pretty girl. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Little Miss Betty. Trying to track down her brother Trooper, who set a huge mark at 19 feet 9 inches earlier in the splash. Little Miss Betty has that personal best of 18 feet 8 inches. Here we go, Betty. Good girl, baby girl. That is a big, big Betty jump. Nice job, little girl. Jump 1 clear out at 17 feet 10 inches. 17 feet and 10 inches on jump number 1. Oh, that was good, Betty. That was the bestest Betty. Jump 2 coming up right here. That great mark set of 17 feet 10 inches on jump number 1. I'd rather tug, Mom. I would rather tug than run and jump right now. Here we go, jump 2 coming up right here. Bella, Bart, Banjo, August, Atticus, and Calypso to round out splash 4. Yeah, you grab that? Fantastic decision. Actually, Betty might have been decapitated. And we definitely would have lost distance. Each competitor is allowed 1 automatic toy reset per jump, for whatever reason they choose. That one looks perfect. Good run, Betty. Another good run down the dock. Nearly identical scores. Jump 2 coming in at 17 feet 8 inches. 17 feet and 8 inches for Little Miss Betty. Good girl, Betty. Are you the biggest, Betty?
She is the best.
The bestest Betty. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to essentially one of, if not the greatest junior handlers to ever play the sport. This is Michaela Browning and her little doodle, Little Miss Bella. They have a humongous personal best of 25 feet 9 inches. Current average big as well at 20 feet 11 inches. The founding member of the Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training National Junior Team. Just like clockwork each and every time. That tug never hits the water. Little Miss Bella. Jump one coming up right here. Bart, Banjo, August, Atticus, and Calypso due up next to round out splash 4. Right now we got jump number 1 coming for all-world junior handler Michaela Browning and Bella. Here we go, kid. Jump number 1. Yeah, good girl, Bella. Huge mid-air grab. Lots and lots of push off the end. This should be a really good score. Jump 1 comes in at 22 feet 0 inches. 22 feet and 0 inches for Little Miss Bella on jump number 1. Most junior handlers in this game have had somebody get the dog ready for them and then just go up there and compete. Not this girl. Since day 1, it's been only her with this dog. Another big mid-air grab, but another fantastic Bella jump. Little bit shorter on jump number 2, and it's still a fantastic jump at 21 feet 0 inches. 21 feet 0 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Bella.
Want to switch? All right, next up on the dock we have Gosha with Bart. Gosha's already jumped Rizzo, Remedy, and now Bart. Bart has a huge personal best of 27 feet 6 inches. His recent average is 23 feet 2 inches. After Bart, we have Banjo, August, Atticus, and Calypso. Calypso will be the last dog of this splash. Our next splash starts in approximately an hour at 11 o'clock. We will, as a reminder, we will have a handlers meeting back by administration 15 minutes before the start. So 10:45, please be back. Two feet 4 inches. 22 feet 4 inches. It's a master jump. Oh, so close. 23 feet 2 inches. 23 feet 2 inches. Very close to that elite division, which starts at 24 feet. He's just warming up. All right, next up we will have Amanda with her little cattle dog mix, Banjo. Banjo really just started jumping earlier this year. He has a personal best of 12 feet 4 inches. His recent average is 9 feet 7 inches. After Banjo, we'll have August, Atticus, and Calypso. Good job. This guy wasn't even getting in the water a couple months ago. First board jump coming up here. Good job, buddy. Really nice job. He tied his personal best. 12 feet 4 inches. Got a nice little run and pop off the dock. Thirteen feet 6 inches. Broke that personal best by 1 foot and 2 inches. Got great extension. It's a beautiful jump. 13.6. Got quite the cheering section out back. He had perfect extension. It was awesome jump. Good job, buddy. Gracie did great.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. Next up, we have Shelly with her Bernese Mountain Dog, August. August has a personal best of 20 feet 8 inches. Her recent average is 17 feet 1 inch. Going right. Absolutely. They are going to take a practice jump after all. Shelly's got a shirt adorned with August's face. Good job. I think she'll go around. Good job. Good girl. She remembered how to do it. At this dock, they were at Blackfoot last week, I believe. After August, we will have Atticus and Calypso. first jump, 16 feet 2 inches. 16 feet 2 inches. Banjo got a title. That would be a junior title, I believe. Yes. Congratulations to Amanda and Banjo, who just got their junior title at the last splash. Shorter still. Still senior level jump. 15 feet 10 inches. 15 feet 10 inches. Silly girl. Good girl.
She's like, I don't want to be taught.
I know. I know, she's all mopey. All right, next up we have Amy with her golden retriever, Atticus. Atticus has a personal best of 10 feet 3 inches. Recent average is 9 feet 10 inches. Good boy. Nice little short duck jump. First score jump coming up here for Atticus. There he goes. Good job, buddy. 9 feet 11 inches. 9 feet 11 inches. 1 inch from that junior division, so just in the novice. Good job, buddy. So this will be further. We'll get a junior level jump. 11 feet 2 inches. Oh, and a new personal best. 11 feet 2 inches. 11 feet 2 inches, new personal best. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Next up is Craig with his big jumping Malinois Calypso. Calypso has huge personal best of 31 feet 6 inches. Her recent average is 28 feet 6 inches. She's taking a short duck practice jump here. Nice high practice jump there. Mid-air grab. Calypso gets a ton of height. .29 feet 7 inches for that first jump for Calypso, her first score jump. .30 feet 3 inches. 30 feet 3 inches. That concludes our 8 o'clock splash. The next splash will start at 11 o'clock. Thank you.